How much money did we make on day one of our open box and clearance sale? It's in the books. It was pretty crazy. We had a line forming at the door at about 11 o'clock, and we opened the doors at noon, and they flowed in. We had people swarming both sides of the tables, loading things up, heading to the cash register, and it was a lot of fun. As a matter of fact, it was so busy, I didn't get a chance to do a lot of filming. So we're gonna jump into what's left for day two, and there's kind of been a change of plans. Let's take a look at what's left. Lots and lots of Pixo bits. I thought for sure we would sell more of these. Hopefully at 2 for $5, they will go. ABC blocks. We sold a couple, but there's still a bunch left. Now, things that I wasn't surprised at. N1 Starfighters, these micro Galaxies deals. I get it. Nobody wants them, right? There are a few things I thought we'd sell more of. Funko Pops. I thought for sure you'd sell more Funko Pops. Just didn't happen. Plush. I thought we would get a few more plush buyers since we were combining it with the open box stuff, but I guess nobody wants this plush. And I kind of get it, right? You've got a lot of seasonal plush laying here. You're seeing Valentine's Day, you're seeing Easter, I see Christmas, and there's just, I guess the demand isn't there. Hopefully at 2 for $5, we move some of this stuff. The plan for this morning, we're gonna consolidate some of these tables down, and I'm gonna start digging in the shelves to see what else we can put out here. But I don't think we're gonna hit the optimistic goal. The reason isn't because of the foot traffic. There's plenty of people showing up for the sale. I think it's just because we're gonna run out of items. That's what it's gonna be. We're not gonna have the items to refill the tables. It's down to the scraps, it really is. And I feel like the final number for the sale is gonna be around 3,000, maybe 3,500 if you're really, really lucky. And are we going to do the sale Saturday? If today's really busy, it's kind of up in the air. I'm gonna spend a couple minutes and straighten up these tables, see how much space I have. I might pull out some plush. I'm gonna dig back into the shelves and see if there's anything I can pull out. But for the most part, we've got everything out that's gonna come out. Now, it's day two, it's 3 o'clock, and we are running pretty thin here at our open box clearance sale. And it's been a pretty good day. The good thing about these sales, it gets a lot of people over to the toy store, and that's really what it's all about. But as far as what's left, what's going on here? Not a whole lot. We took everything off this side, these side tables here, this row of side tables. We put it in the middle, and then we've got some plush left, but that's really about it. I'm gonna break these tables down, get them out of here, and I think we're gonna end up at the lower end of how I thought we'd do. We're probably gonna come in at about 3,000 tomorrow, maybe get a few more bucks, but that's not bad for 2 days. $3,000 profit for 2 days. We also get some stuff out of here, and that was really the goal, to get those big piles of scuff stuff gone. What's kind of weird about this, a lot of the new in-box stuff is still around, right? These Pixo bits, these micro Starfighter deals, the N1 Starfighter, you've got those ABC blocks. We sold a lot of bike helmets today, but there's still a lot left. And yes, a lot of it is new in-package toys. It's kind of weird. I guess they're just not very popular. Wish stuff, and that's what it is. That's where we're at. I'm gonna break down some tables. I'm gonna go through and kind of scan what's left. If it is obvious trash, I'm gonna throw it away. I'm just gonna get rid of it. I haven't seen anybody come in about an hour. I think the sale has pretty much dried up. So I'm gonna work a little bit on eBay. And we had an order come in. Somebody picked up DC Multiverse. This is Catwoman, Batman Nightfall. The box has some shelf and handling wear, but I always put that stuff in the eBay ad. If something's going on with it, the eBay description, I let everybody know. So let's get this boxed up, and then we're just gonna ride it out. We're just gonna ride out the hour or so we've got left. There's not much to do, not much to put out. A pretty good sale, I would say. It's Saturday morning. It's the last day of the open box clearance sale, and we're at about maybe 3,000, 3,500, which isn't bad. It really isn't for the stuff we had laid out. I'm pretty impressed. I thought we had more items, but we didn't. I kind of mentioned this last video, but these sales are great for bringing in foot traffic to the toy store. The toy store was way busier than the clearance sale, and that's kind of the point. I mean, we want to get rid of that stuff. We don't want it hanging around, but we want traffic in the toy store. And it is Saturday, by far our busiest day of the week, and I am hoping we sell some of this down because it's getting close. We are getting ready for another truck, but let's focus on the sale. Let's get through it.
Probably in jail for taking all the food truck's money and buying Funko with it. I feel like my scroll wheel doesn't work very good anymore either.
Where you want to, we use clear bags on the smaller stuff. That way I can see what it is. And the big stuff we'll use the The sale is officially over, and we spent some time throwing the leftovers either in tubs, the scuffed stuff bin. We broke all the tables down. We pulled down the tarps. We put the stuffed animals away. Whatever it takes to get this sale wrapped up. My brother pitched in, Rory pitched in, and that helps me tremendously. How did we do? We were close, all right? We were close to the 3,500 mark, and that's really good for basically 2 days of sales, right? We didn't really do much in here today. We sold some stuff, but not that much. I think the big takeaway is it drives a lot of foot traffic to the toy store, and that's really what it's all about. But now that we've got this kind of emptied out, what does that mean? It's almost time for another toy buy, but that's gonna be a whole different video. I feel pretty wore out. When we do these sales, it's a lot of man hours, it's a lot of work, and that's it. That's all I got. That's gonna be a video. I hope everybody's having a great weekend, and until next time, I will see you later. Peace.